Hello learners, welcome back to my channel Karishma this side. As I had promised in my previous video that I will be coming up with more videos or with a lot of series of episodes on international careers and preparation. And here in today's video, I am going to start the first episode of Study Abroad series. As of now, today, we have already planned 7 episodes of this particular series. They are, in today's video, we are going to look at how to select the country and the course. In the second episode, we are going to cover up exams for that course and how to prepare for your examination. So a general idea of how to prepare for these examination, international entrance examination. Then the third episode is how to apply for international universities. What is the exact process to apply to these international universities. Fourth episode is how to prepare for those interviews, because you all will need to go through the interviews for these international applications. The fifth and the most important episode I would talk about is how to gather the required financials. Because episode number 6 is what is the visa process and the tentative deadlines and the documentation required for the visa process. Episode number 7, all sorts of preparation before leaving for study abroad. Now these are the 7 planned episodes already there before we are even shooting our first episode. However, I would request all of you to help us with more questions, more FAQs, so that we are able to compile all the information and present it to you all, so that this channel is a one-stop destination for all your international careers. Before we go ahead with the video, let me also request all of you that if you feel these episodes are useful and would want to be a part of community of our viewers for these episodes, I would request all of you to consider subscribing to this channel, and most importantly is hitting that notification icon. Why? Because if you don't hit that notification icon, apparently we end up subscribing to so many channels on YouTube, but if you don't hit that notification icon, we never get a notification of any new video that come up on a particular channel. And whatever videos that I shoot on this channel is quite relevant to the current scenario. So let's say you end up watching this video after 6 months or 7 months, it might not be as helpful for you as it is helpful right now. Of course, the major basic information will remain the same, but the latest current information might get outdated. So that is why I would request you to, when you subscribe, hit that notification button. In today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share complete information on how to choose the field of study for international education and how to choose the country accordingly. Now this is one of the major questions that I get from my community of parents, that the students who are already there in our preps. This video is divided into 3 parts. So the first part is how to choose the right field to study abroad, how to choose the right country with respect to the field to study abroad, wherein I am going to talk about the top 10 recommended country with the best fields available in that country. And the third and the most important part of the video is the jobs and the market scenario in the respective countries abroad. I'll just give you a small case study. A couple of days ago, I got a call from one of my existing parent from my community. So apparently her daughter is in grade 11, that is A levels right now, and what she asked me that, you know, my daughter finds physics pretty difficult, and however she had chosen for IGCSE science, but right now she is finding humanities option much more in the combination of subjects in humanities much more interesting, because she is also wanting to pursue fashion degree abroad or also wanting to pursue a degree in psychology. So these were her queries basically. So she was confused that whether I should choose science because she had done science already, or I can go ahead with humanities option. I always tell my parents one simple thing, that your knowledge in any subject won't go waste. So even if she has done science until grade 10, that is absolutely okay, but right now I would request you to choose the career option to plan out your journey backward. So first I would request you, so what we did was helping them with shortlisting the universities. the courses in the universities. So let's say if she's wanting to pursue fashion, there are many options in different universities, and even if the major degree will remain the same, but if you look at the courses, the modules, they will differ. So you don't only look at the main degree that, I'm getting so and so degree from so and so university. However, every university, you can simply go on university website and check. If you look at the fashion degree, still under that you will look at their modules. There will be a slight difference in every university's module depending upon their region's requirement. Now what you have to do is you have to identify what is your area of interest and then start working backwards, come to grade A levels, and then figure out that okay, this is the journey that we are going to plan. Now coming to the next part of discussion, that is once you have chosen a particular degree that you would want or area of study that you would want. So let's say, as I mentioned, that she was confused between two fields. One is a fashion degree and the other one was psychology. So what we did was we helped her with shortlisting the degrees in psychology as well and fashion as well in different countries. Then she can maybe look at the modules and the course for each university in different countries that she is targeting, and then she will be clear with okay, which the universities in which country suits my area of interest. Now the second thing is identifying right country. What I'm going to do is I'm going to list top 10 countries as per 2024 research that we have done. So starting from the 10th country. The 10th country in my list is South Korea, because they are planning to take in 3 lakh international students by the end of 2027. So chances of getting there becomes easier. Now moving on to the 9th country in my list. It is Japan, because Japan, of course, you all are aware of. It is in the forefront of technology and innovation. So anything in tech and innovation, definitely Japan is a country you should be considering. And of course, the lifestyle over there, pretty disciplined, and you learn the art of being a disciplined human. And the 8th country on my list is Sweden, because of course, they are tracking Indian students in the country. And you can do specialization in environmental studies, law, engineering, and technology. Also, this country is one of the cleanest country in the world, and of course you have a very good advanced level infrastructure in this country. Now, 8th country on my list is UAE. So there are two major reasons I have chosen this country to be at the 7th level in my list is after our research is because they are already signing agreement. India and UAE, they are signing agreement for student, basically an agreement on student mobility, and plus UAE is a tax-free country. So okay, now moving to the 6th country on my list, that is Ireland has already admitted 7,000 Indian students in 2023. Now 5th country on my list is Singapore, where Singapore is a country wherein you will be able to get high quality education, and it is a country which is very good for banking and finance, data science, and software engineering programs. So if you are choosing any of these, you should consider choosing Singapore. The 4th country on my list is Australia, because it has got high quality education, cutting edge courses, and of course you get research opportunities in this particular country. Okay, the best part about Australia is you get a longer duration of post-study work permit in Australia. So for the selected course, bachelor's course, you get 4 years work permit. For the selected master courses, you get 5 years post-study work permit, and for program or PhD courses, you get 6 years post-study work permit. So that is now the 3rd country on my list is UK, because you can avail a lot of scholarship from this country. This is one video that I will add it in my list right now, that I will make a complete detailed video on Indian as well as international scholarship. So I'm noting it down right now. 2nd country on my list is New Zealand, and the topmost country in my list is, any guesses? It's not USA, it is Germany. Why? Especially for the people who are wanting to pursue in automation or mechanical engineering, because one of the major benefit in studying in Germany is you get maximum scholarship. One of the important criteria, let me tell you, is while you even plan your journey to study abroad, so working backwards, knowing German is important to work in Germany. Knowing French is important to work in France. Knowing Spanish is important. So I would request all of you, whenever you're working backwards, choose your second language accordingly, especially the IGCSE IB curriculum students. So many a times even parents are clueless that I should go for German, Spanish, French, which language. So this is how you choose. First you have to choose that, of course, roughly which country you would want to go in. What is the by 8th or 9th grade you get an awareness of where you are heading to and where do you want to reach, and then you start working backwards, even in choosing the second language for your kids. So now let me talk about the market scenario in 2024. So one of the biggest update is from Jan 2024 onwards, UK has banned dependent visas for master's degree. So for bachelor's, anyways, there were no dependent visa available, but for masters as well, dependent visas have been banned. Next is with respect to Canada. It has been observed because of the high inflation in Canada and also ongoing recession, the popularity of Canada as a preferred destination for study abroad has dropped by 86%, which is a big number. And also the increase in GICs and cap in Canada has affected this option majorly. Increase in the inflation and the cost of living in this particular country. To list few: Canada, New Zealand, Australia, US and UK. So the living cost has gone pretty high in these countries. So while choosing these options, if you feel you will be able to bear the living cost over there, only then, of course, the education is good. But you have to take into consideration the expenses for that particular country. So I hope this video was helpful for you, and I would be very happy if you consider liking it there. It helps the algorithm and a lot of logistics for YouTube to help this video reach to more audience. And do prefer sharing this video with those who are actually planning to study abroad in 2024 and 5. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.